Augers are helical working elements. They are widely used in industry, agriculture, and construction. They serve as the main element of screw conveyors, presses, extruders, drilling rigs, and other equipment. When choosing, it's important to consider not only the diameter and length of the screw, but also what type of winding is used, single flight or double flight auger. In this video, we'll explore their features and which option is better for specific tasks. But first, what is an auger flight? An auger flight is the number of spiral lines, that is, threads, that are simultaneously wound on the shaft. A single flight auger has one continuous spiral, while a double flight has two parallel spirals evenly distributed around the circumference. It's precisely the number of flights that determines the efficiency of material transport and the load on the equipment. The single flight version is the most common. Advantages: simple construction, lower cost, reliability and durability, suitable for most bulk materials, less friction and load on the motor. Among the disadvantages we can highlight: lower productivity than double flight, and when transporting viscous or wet materials, clogging may occur. Most commonly used in screw conveyors for grain, cement, sand, as well as in drilling equipment. A double flight auger has two working lines, which increases its efficiency. Among the advantages, we highlight more uniform material feeding, higher productivity with the same diameter, less vibration load on the shaft, and better performance with viscous and wet materials. Among the disadvantages are more complex and expensive manufacturing, increased requirements for installation precision, sometimes requiring a more powerful drive. Used in equipment where high productivity and stability are important. Extruders, presses, dosing systems, as well as when transporting complex materials. So, friends, what is the main difference? Number of flights, 1 versus 2. Productivity. Double flight provides greater volume displacement. Single flight is simpler, cheaper, and easier to maintain. Single flight is universal, while double flight is for specific tasks and high efficiency. Which auger is better to choose? Well, for example, for standard tasks of moving bulk materials, a single flight auger is optimal. If stable and intensive feeding is required, especially for wet and viscous mixtures, it's better to choose a double flight auger. Thus, there's no universal answer. The choice depends on operating conditions and the tasks at hand. Which auger is actually better? The choice between single flight and double flight augers directly depends on your tasks. If simplicity, versatility, and reliability are needed, single flight augers are suitable. If high productivity and uniform material feeding are important, especially for wet or viscous materials, you should choose double flight augers. It's important to remember that the quality of screw conveyor operation depends not only on the design, but also on proper manufacturing and parameter selection. At the SO factory, they manufacture any types of augers, single flight, double flight, with different diameters and thread pitches. Production is carried out according to standard and individual drawings, which allows selecting solutions for specific operating conditions. Thanks to modern equipment and specialist expertise, we guarantee geometric accuracy and product durability. Thus, by choosing an auger, you get an optimal solution for your task. And contacting the Eurasian Construction Equipment Plant means being confident in the quality and reliability of the equipment.